Here we are.
Here we are. Hi, everybody. Hi, Anne. How are you doing?
Oh, doing well, thank you.
Great,
Yes.
great. You've had a good week. What's your weather over there in England like?
Well, it's cold. Well,
Yeah.
my version of cold, not your
Yeah, you
super
didn't have
fantastic other
-12 with
world
an
version
air
of
chill
cold.
of -20 like we had a couple of days ago. It was like I didn't even
Minus
go out. I didn't go anywhere.
-20, that's broken my all-time record of -16 and a half.
Yeah.
So we've had some nice bright days, cold, really, and it's quite nice because when the sun comes out, it's that lovely crystal clear blue sky.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
see it
Because
a mile
it's
because
that
it's
cold,
cold.
right? Yes.
Because it's that cold, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some dull days, but that's fair enough. That's when I'm getting on with my readings and having my nice little cup of tea and getting next week's readings out.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, I mean we've been out walking and the grass is just starting to grow. There's a few snowdrops peeping through. It's lovely.
Somebody was saying some parts of England, they had the daffodils already popping up.
Yeah. I haven't seen one, but my daughter was out walking today and sent me a picture of one little daffodil out.
Yeah.
And I
That,
think it
well,
must be a really early variety because they normally aren't out till about end of Feb, March time. So it must be
no.
either very brave or it's a very early variety. But
Yeah.
Brenda,
No.
you had snow. I got really excited about that when you put it on
Oh
Facebook.
my gosh. It was the kind of snow, guys, that came down like the heavens dropped a sheet. It was like a fog, and they were huge, big, beautiful, fluffy flakes. And
Oh,
within seconds, everything's white because it was so heavy, and it lasted for about an hour. And it unfortunately was at rush hour at the end of the day. People were stranded. There was one person on the mountain that said the school bus was over 2 hours getting their kids home, that normally they would have been home in no time at all. Other people were saying it took them because I live in the like in a not in a valley, but I'm in a town that if you go to my daughter's, you have to go up what we call the mountain, but it's not. It's an escarpment, but it has these. You got to go up to get to the top, right? And there's different cuts and different roads that can take you up. People couldn't get up because the snow was, and what happened was it was so cold it froze, and underneath the snow was ice. So they had to get their cleaners and their salters and their whatever out there. People couldn't move. They couldn't go. The traffic was like bumper to bumper stopped. So I wasn't going anywhere, but and my daughter didn't have to go up any coming home from work, and she's an amazing driver anyway. She was on the straight, but people were saying, oh my God, it took me an hour and a half. My kids didn't get home for 2 hours from school on the school bus. Yeah, crazy, right? So, yeah, and we still have it on the ground, and it is still kind of icy. I was worried about going to church. I thought, do I wear my boots? I hate wearing boots. Do I wear my shoes? Because I had to do a lot of duties in the church, and I thought, nah, I'll wear my shoes. And it was completely clean there, but there's a lot of snow on the sides and the side and the people's yards and things. But it was still, even yesterday, that heavy, beautiful snow that lays on the limbs, and
oh yeah.
that fairyland snowfall, and the kind that Andre and I love, right? He's from Montreal, which in Quebec gets a lot of snow. It's ski country there. And so he's been saying all winter, if it's going to snow, let it snow. And I'm going, no. We've had such a great winter. I don't want all that. And sure enough, no sooner did he open his mouth. Yeah. By the way, he fell again yesterday, getting out of the shower, and he reached for the shower rod because he's a big guy, and the rod bent and came out of the wall, and down he went on his back on the floor of the bathroom. Now, my bathroom's not very big, so I was lucky I could squeeze because his head was almost up against the door. It took us about 20 minutes to half an hour for me to get him up. Now, you got someone who's naked, someone who's wet, laying on a wet shower curtain. I walked in. This is almost a comedy. I opened the door, and I was getting hit in the face by the shower head because we have a big shower head, and it was hanging, and it was facing out of the tub towards the door. So I'm literally, I have to take my glasses off, and I'm almost drowning to get to the tub to turn the water off, which thank God was boiling hot. And he wasn't hurt, His neck was a bit sore. Of course, he's going through vertigo anyway, right? Coming back, and he never hit his head. His head was okay, but he tried to brace himself. And when
Yeah.
that's what we do, right? But by the grace of God and a lot of prayers, we managed to get, him and I managed to get him up on his knees so that he could get some leverage to pull himself up. So I've been after him because he's got a seat in there. He's got the metal bar on the wall, on the shower, which is very secure. And I've seen him get in the tub. And I'm not pulling on it. It was in one of those that was expandable. It was in the wall bracket. And he grabbed it and he slipped. I said, well, how did that happen? He said, well, I had soap in my eyes. And he said, I felt myself because I was losing my balance and grabbed it. And the next thing you know, he's on the floor. So by the grace of God, guys, I don't know, he's learned to roll and tuck, as they say, and he doesn't break anything. And oh my God, it was so scary. But anyway, I was telling my friend at church and she said, oh yeah, that happened to my husband, Dan. She says, he did the same thing because he's a big guy. The pole came out, but she said his was worse because he was in the tub. And I couldn't get him out of the tub. So she said, I had to call the ambulance. So there you are. Your poor husband's naked, soaking wet, but they see everything. These guys, the fire department and the ambulance, they're used to these calls, I'm sure, right? The poor person laying there naked is probably dying 1,000 deaths. Men aren't as bad as women, I don't think, when it comes to nudity, but I'm just so grateful he wasn't hurt worse, Yeah. So that was my exciting day yesterday. So I put the law down and I said, okay. I said, from now on, you're not showering alone. He said, oh, are you going to come in with me? I said, definitely not. I said, dream on, big boy. And I said to him, no. But I said, when you want to get out of the tub, you're going to call me. And if I can't hear you, you're going to get given a whistle. Well, he was in hysterics when he heard me say I was going to give him a whistle.
But there, you will be there on hand then, won't you, Brenda?
Yeah.
Need to be there.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to say hello to everybody here. We've been chatting about the weather. We've been chatting about our husbands, and we've been chatting about everything. And I'm getting these super chats now. Star of Bethlehem. I love that name. Thank you. We've got Brittany. Where are we here? Got to get these super chats down. Looks like we're going to be busy here. Brittany, welcome. Are you new to our super chat room? That name doesn't ring a bell, but you're probably a follower of one of ours, right? Okay, so what we're going to do, praise the Lord. I was praying. I literally was praying out loud. God, please help me get him up. Please. Okay. Because I couldn't get out of the bathroom. His head was right up against the door, and we had to figure out how we could slide him over so that I could squeeze out of the bathroom and open the bathroom. It was like a sauna bath in there. I'm dying of the heat, right? So there I am, half naked myself, because I'm soaking wet and I'm dying of the heat. And he's freezing because he's wet and naked. Okay. We're going to acknowledge everybody now. You've heard all about my private life here. My poor husband would die if he knew. So, okay, we're going to say hi to Tammy, of course, everybody. That she's our monitor today. Mr. Maurice Evans, Erica Duncan, real country woman from Hanover, Star of Bethlehem, Damara, my beautiful Damara. Thank you, Damara, for your lovely donation today. And she sent it to me just because. I love you, Damara. And we've got... keeping down Tracy. Did I say that? Stephanie. Crystal. Okay, Crystal, I don't have you here. I got to write you in the list. Crystal, we know you because you come in. Galagus. Who else have we got? Oh, Secrets of the Red Moon. Dean. Dean's here. Hi, Dean. How are you? Okay, so we're going back to the top of the list, guys. We always start, we're going to start with our monitor first, and that is Tammy. We're going to pull a couple cards for Tammy, 3 cards for Tammy. And thank you, Tammy, for being our doorkeeper and keeping our room, in a peaceful way. We love you for everything you do for us. Okay, so.
And yes, thank you, Tammy. Absolutely appreciated for everything you do for us. So we've got a couple of cards here for you from my Teacup Tarot deck. And the first one Ace of Wands, something new, something exciting, fresh new start, something that you're really excited about. This is enthusiastic energy. It's action-orientated energy, and it's the start of something new. Then you've got the Seven of Pencils, Seven of Swords, and this is about you focusing on your needs and your plans, leaving behind the old ways, perhaps the old ways of doing something. And now it's time for you to focus on you and what you need and where you want to go and what you would like to do. So, Tammy, that's what I have for you.
Beautiful. Okay, Tammy, you've got the King of Cups and the King of Swords, two very powerful energies here. King of Cups is your ultimate person, kind, caring, compassionate, understanding, comes with wonderful knowledge and wisdom, but he does it off his cuff. He does it because he truly loves you and wants to support you in whatever you're doing here. So very knowledgeable and caring, and he understands, male or female. The next one is the King of Structure, the King of Swords. Okay, this is the king that if you're going to want to know the truth about something, he's straight up. Okay, this is the king. You could be hearing something, could be of a legal matter too, but the truth comes out here. This person is very analytical. This person could be, this could be two people or one person who has all these attributes that is coming into play here in your life. Both of them are the third eye. Okay, keep your eyes open. Okay, your final card here is when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. Okay, those are your cards, Tammy. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Okay, so we're going to move right along and we're going to do our super chats. And our first one here is Mr. Maurice. Questions below. Here are his questions. Okay. Oh, yesterday at work was a little upsetting. I got into a disagreement with one of my supervisors, Andrew. What do the cards see in my current job environment? I'm trying to think. Mr. Maurice, I almost think that one of the last readings I did for you, there was something about beware of someone who, you know, like the deception card, like the Seven of Swords. But we'll see what comes up. Okay. Right. Let's see. We'll see.
Okay, Mr. Maurice, lovely to read for you. And thank you as well for your lovely comments on my channel every week as well. They are truly appreciated. So, job environment. You're starting off with the Dreamer card. And this is the first card in the whole deck. It's card 0. It's leap of faith. It's trying something new. It's opening the doors to new opportunity. And our little angel, look, she's pushing the doors open. She wants to see what's on the other side. She's trying something new and stepping out of her comfort zone a little bit. But she's having to be assertive. This is the Seven of Wands. Standing up for herself, speaking up for yourself. These are attributes that you really need to be focusing on. And it's absolutely okay to say no, thank you, or to say this will work better for me. That's being assertive and kind. When you use the kindness with it, it's absolutely fine. Then we've got the Lovers card. This is another major arcana card. In fact, out of the 5 cards I've got down for you, 4 of them are major arcana. This is strong energy. Now, this is the Lovers card, about making choices and decisions and looking at all your options ever so carefully. This is what you're being encouraged to do. Carefully stand back, look at all your options and decide what you would really like to do, but use your heart to make your decision, but use the head as well. This has got to be a well thought out, mindful decision. You need to be looking at things from everybody's perspective, from all angles. This is the Awakening card, number 12. So standing back, looking at things from a really broad perspective, looking at things from everybody's point of view. You need to be very mindful doing that. And the new beginnings card is next. Literally what it says, new beginnings, new opportunities, new chapters opening up, a transformational new beginning. So you're asking about this situation at work, and you have two cards, the dreamer and new beginnings, about starting afresh, something new, you doing something differently. You need to step up, speak up, and be kind as you're doing it, but really required to stand up and say your bit in a professional, well thought out and kind way, and really think about what you would like to do. Take the whole situation into consideration. This really does need some thinking about and deciding. But I do see from this situation new beginnings and a fresh new start and something new and exciting coming through for you. So I wish you well with that, Mr. Maurice, and I hope that resonates with you.
Okay. Somehow I removed that question. I'm going to go back here again. Sorry. Okay, Mr. Maurice, you got 5 cards for this reading, but 1 extra flew out, which I'm looking at as your outcome with like Anne is a good one. So you're feeling, it was a no-win situation, this situation, this disagreement that you had. It's like neither one of you were in a good place at the time. This is a 7 of swords. This is a card, or 5 of swords. This is a card of you feeling a bit defeated for whatever happened. But again, it's like a no-win situation for you. There's going to be change coming in. I think you're going to be walking away from something here. Right now, you're feeling trapped, okay, in this situation. Right? You're feeling trapped with the 8 of swords, not being able to see a clear sight line. This has really upset the apple card here with you, of course. So these are 2 no cards. No, this wasn't a good thing that happened. Right now, I think you might be taking your time with the temperance to balance yourself. Take a breath, step back, think about it, breathe. Sometimes we have to bite our tongue in order to keep our job, right? So do it with grace and dignity. But this isn't to say that you might not be thinking long and hard about this and perhaps putting your feelers out there to perhaps seek employment and knowing what's out there and available at this time. But right now, I think you need to just take your time, cool your jets. Don't do anything rash, okay? Don't do anything in a big hurry. The Empress comes in, and the Empress reminds you of the beautiful things and the abundance that you want to still have in the form of an income and a job here, okay? She has that ability to, what she nurtures, she sees grow. And this is the card of, fertility and abundance. So I would say you need to hang on to this job for the time being. Think long and hard. I know you're not happy. I know you haven't been happy in that job for a long time, and now something happened, okay, with your supervisor and you. Now, the universe is saying, don't knock yourself out. Don't beat yourself up. This is a magician. The universe is saying, hey, we've given you everything you need to just step out there and do what you want. Okay, so time, effort, support, maybe even extra finances somebody might be helping you out with. Maybe you're going to get a promissory note, a loan of some sort. Somebody's going to help you out. But this is the card that says, you have everything at your fingertips to go after what you truly want. So don't beat yourself up. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Your outcome card is excellent. It's the King of Pentacles, the Midas touch card, which means you will see job security. You will see financial security, okay? So I do think that if you stay grounded, like this king is, you don't rush out and do anything too quickly and rash. Think about, and be objective. Think about what went on. Take your time. You may be trying to seek, it depends. As far as this situation that happened, I think it's done. What's done is done, but it was almost like a no-win situation for both of you. It wasn't like this supervisor came out ahead big time either. So, both of you kind of locked horns and this happened. Excuse me. So I don't think you're going to lose your job. I think if your job ends, it's because you choose to leave it, and you won't leave it until you have something secure to go to. Okay. So just cool your jets, take your time. That temperance card came up. Okay. Just breathe. Okay. I know it's difficult. Thank you very much, Mr. Maurice, for always supporting Anne and I. Okay, so our next one here is Tracy. Will I pass my hands-on clinical exam tomorrow? Okay, let's see what's happening. Will she pass? Oh my goodness. My guide just said yes, and with flying colors. So you must have been studying hard. So I wouldn't worry too much, but we're going to pull cards on it anyway. Okay. Oh, we got Trend Zone here. Got to write him in my book. You snuck in on me, Gerald.
Okay, so Tracy, will you pass your clinical exam tomorrow? So I've pulled 6 cards for you. So the first card, 5 of Wands. This is about you walking away from things that you don't need anymore and walking towards things that you do. So this is very much leaving something behind, leaving the nonsense behind. So if there's any drama going on for anybody else or any nonsense, leave it alone. You concentrate on where you want to go and keep moving forward. Stay determined, stay persistent. Don't be put off by anybody else. This 5 of Wands, if anybody's trying to talk to you or whatever about your exam and they're nervous about their own, leave them where they are. You stay determined, stay very focused and stay persistent. You really need to keep your head in a good place and move where you want to go. You keep moving forward. The Knight of Coins is in next. Now, this is fast-moving energy. They're all in a rush at the Knights. They all have a motorbike. And the Knight of Coins is the only one in my deck not riding theirs because she's making a plan. She's reading the map so that she knows exactly where she's going when she gets back on this motorbike and she knows how to get there. So tomorrow or whenever you take your exam, yes, it is tomorrow, have yourself a plan ready before you go. Just make sure you're organized. You've got everything ready. This Knight of Coins is very diligent in doing preparing before they need to do. Here she is, look, she's looking at the map. She's getting her route sorted out. She's having a break. She's got a flask and a cup of tea there going. Everything she needs, she's planning. So that's something that you really need to be focused on. How can you help yourself? Stay balanced. Now, I know that's not always easy when you've got an exam. I've taken enough exams in my childhood to know that it's very easy to get carried away and what if. Stay balanced, stay focused, stay grounded. This 2 of Coins is very much about keeping things in balance, work-life balance, energy balance. Just make sure that you've got plenty of time when you get there, that you're well prepared. That needs to be a lovely mantra for you. I'm well prepared. I'm well prepared. I've got my plan. I'm leaving behind any nonsense. If it belongs to somebody else, I'm not taking any notice. So that's your preparation, getting ready to step into it. Pulling it all together, Ace of Wands, fabulous, fresh new start, wonderful. The Wands card, this is something brand new. You really excited about a fresh new start. And look, here she is. She's so excited. She's seen this hot air balloon. She's jumped into the basket and she's on her way. So this is, yes, what are you waiting for? And your outcome card, King of Coins, success. Yes, this is the king. Whatever they turn their hand to turns to gold. The Midas touch king. And this is very much connected to work life, career, and finances and home as well. So in a nutshell, get yourself well prepared, have your plan. Don't take any notice of anybody else. You stay focused, you stay determined, make sure you stay balanced, and that means having some fun as well. But stay balanced, just stay in your lane. And do I think you'll pass it? Yes, I do. So have confidence in yourself. as well. So Tracy, I hope that resonates, and good luck tomorrow. I'll be thinking about you.
Beautiful. Well, I have 4 yeses and a maybe, and the maybe comes in the challenge because there's 2 paths or 2 decisions you're going to have to make. But your first card is a beautiful card, and it is a Knight of Cups. So somebody could be coming in here to give you support. The puzzle pieces fit. You might be getting an invitation to something as this is your ideal person. So you may have a close friend or a partner or somebody who's going to come in here and help you. I think they're going to want to celebrate with you is what I think. The Queen of Pentacles here, fertility, prosperity. You planted your seeds, you're doing your exam, and you're waiting for the results to come in. She's always a successful card. It means she knows that she has to wait. It is the card of abundance. So yes, I truly do believe you're going to pass this exam. Okay. This is about you doing what's right for you. Okay. You're going to have a clear sight line. It's going to be okay. Now, and focus on that. Stay focused on, being positive, thinking about this. Just, all the answers. You're going to ace this exam. Everybody gets nervous when they have to do an exam. I get it, but you're going to ace it. I really believe you're going to come out ahead of the game really well. There may be 2 choices, 2 options, that you have to make with the 2 of wands coming in your challenge. You might have to, I'm wondering if it's a hands-on clinical exam. Okay. So this is the practical part of it. This isn't the, this isn't okay. So I think you're going to be fine. I really do. I do believe that you've planned your move. You know what you need to do. You're going to be okay. You could be working with a partner here. There could be somebody here that is going to be partnering up with you to help you with this situation. But I really believe you're going to do it. You're going to be okay. The person that you're doing this exam with is going to be maybe throwing you different options. You know how sometimes we get this yes, no answers type of thing, it's almost like something like that is going to come into play. Don't overthink it. Okay. That's what they're telling me. Don't overthink it. Just go with your gut feeling, go with what you know and do it. Okay. And you'll get it right. Page of Pentacles, good news. Okay. Again, the pages come in with messages. You could be hearing about a job offer, something coming in here very quickly for you. You could be hired soon. Okay. So this is that card of a new job. So you could be getting a new job once you get once you've passed this exam. I don't see you worrying about a job. You're going to get a job offer really fast. So I think you're going to do well there. I think, this is about scholars. This is about taking courses. This is about adding to your income. That's what you're doing. Okay. So it's a card of a new job and succeeding at it. Your outcome couldn't be any better than this. Prosperity, good luck, the sun. Okay, so yes, my guides said before the cards were even on the table and laid out that yes, you're going to ace this exam. Take a deep breath. Don't be worried about it. Okay, you know what you need to do. You're going to pass it with aces. Okay, with no problem at all. So beautiful. I'm really happy for you. Good luck tomorrow, but I don't think you need it. I think you're going to be fine and more than fine. Okay. All righty. So we're going on to, we did Mr. Maurice. We did Tracy. Erica Duncan wants a general. Hi, Erica. Thank you again for coming into our chat room. Let's see what we have for you. Kim B. Hi, Kim B.
Okay, Erica, thank you for coming into the room, and again for your lovely support for my channel as well. It's much appreciated. So looking at your cards, overall energy, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pencils. This is giving you a little nudge to make a choice, make a decision. And on the card, she can't decide between this or that, and it's keeping her a little bit stuck. So you need to get all of your information together and be ready to make a choice. The Strength card is next, and this says, yes, you can. You can do it. It also says that you might have to step up and speak up. And that's absolutely fine. You can say, no, thank you. You can say, this works better for me. As long as you do it kindly, that's absolutely fine. So that's coming in your help or hurdle. So you might just have to be a little bit assertive. And that's absolutely fine, because the next card is the good news, the Three of Cups, celebration, good news, social invitations. It's really absolutely lovely and a reason to celebrate. How can you help yourself? Here you are again, the Four of Wands, being appreciated. This is success. This is recognition. This is you being appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. And you saying thank you and receiving. It's a card of receiving. It's all well and good to always be the giver. And it's really important that we receive in balance as well. So again, this is the card of celebration, gratitude. It's absolutely lovely. Pulling it all together, we've got the Four of Teacups, Four of Cups. And this says, just stand back and look at the bigger picture. Just make sure that you're not so focused in one direction, which is the past in this case. Look, she's looking at these tiny teacups. And right behind her, there's this enormous teapot and cup of tea, and she hasn't seen it because she's so busy looking in one direction. So take a breath, step back, look at the whole situation, gather all of your information together, look at it from a really broad perspective, because there could be a really wonderful opportunity for you that you haven't quite noticed yet. So look out for that. Go looking for that. And your outcome's fabulous. It's the Emperor card. Now, this is a major arcana card. The Emperor is ready to go at a moment's notice because everything's ready in advance. Here they are, teaching, stepping up into that leadership role. And they're teaching organization, planning, getting things ready. So the Emperor card at the end says you need a detailed plan. It needs to be in place. And then you need to be taking the action steps to get that plan working and you moving forward. So time to make a decision. Do so mindfully. Take your time. Know that you can do this. And if you're choosing whether to do something, the Strength card says, yes, you can. You have got this. And when you decide, we've then got two cards of happiness, celebration, joy, good news. It's absolutely lovely. And then here you are stepping up, leadership role, teaching, mentoring, advising, helping with a detailed, really well put together, organized plan. When you've got your plan together, I do see that as being incredibly successful for you. And as I was shuffling at the beginning of before I pulled the cards for the reading, the Seven of Cups flew out. So I kept it to one side. And this again is about options. We had the Two of Pencils to start with, about you not being sure, not sure quite what to do. This Seven of Cups says, look at all your options very carefully before you decide. Stand back, pay attention, look at the big picture. Don't be rushed into a decision, because when you do make your choice, it's going to be balanced, well thought out, well organized, and it will allow you to step up into this wonderful senior role, stepping up and really taking the lead. So, Erica, I hope that resonates for you. Thank you.
Beautiful reading, Anne. I have similar message. This whole message is about you making a choice and a decision here. I also had the Two of Swords, which is her Two of Pencils. Yeah. So in the beginning here, what's important is the universe is telling you need to love what you're doing. This is the Ace of Cups. Okay. This could be also a new love, a new friendship, going to the next level. But feeling that outpouring of this beautiful new happiness that could be coming into your life. Now, Erica, there could be somebody new, a soulmate, a friendship going to the next level, somebody wanting to be by your side and making their intentions clear. The universe is sending you that. If you've been wanting somebody in your life or more love in your life, you're going to get it, because the universe looks at you as the Queen of Cups. You are always giving to everybody else. Okay. And now it's time for you to realize that you need to put your feet up, nurture your needs, make yourself first once in a while. That's okay. She's the queen that is able to go out there and hit the pavement and get things done, because she does that. She knows she needs to take care of her needs first. You've heard me say this 1,000 times in my readings. Physician, heal thyself first, okay, before you go out there. So you could be making choices based on your feelings right now. And, this is nurturing yourself. She's the ultimate mother, okay? There you go again in the center position, which is that's your focus position. Okay. The Queen of Cups, focus on your needs first. What's important to you. The universe is telling you deserve to be happy. So your challenge part of the reading is the Two of Swords, like Anne's Two of Pencils. You're kind of at a stalemate. You're at a crossroads here. You're sitting on the fence. You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to make a difficult decision that you might find hard. It's a stressful decision, but you're torn between two relationships, or torn between, do I go, do I stay, do I do this, don't I do that? Okay. So this is a card that says, keep your eyes open, look at all your options, find out the information you need before you make this decision. The next card you've got is, again, choices. You've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is you're looking for your ship to come in. You're dreaming. You're wanting something to happen here. And this is a card of two paths, you've got options and you're planning them. Do I do this or don't I do that? Well, I'm here to tell you, you're going to walk away from something, because here's the Eight of Cups. Okay, leaving something behind. And this has been troubling you, Erica. I don't know what it is, whether it's a friendship or relationship, something that in your life that isn't bringing you in the 100% satisfaction you justifiably deserve. The universe says, look, you deserve to be happy. Okay. So you're troubled. You're trying to make this decision. You will, because I think you're in the process of maybe thinking about leaving a situation, because this is a slow moving card, the card of balance, taking yourself to center, walking away from something you're going to do, but it's going to take you time. Okay. Because you might still just be in the thinking process of wondering, should I do this? But I'm here to tell you, I think you're going to be letting something go, and you're going to be walking away from something here in your life that just isn't bringing you the rewards and the reciprocation that you're investing into it. Whoops. Okay. Well, these two flew out. I usually only take one, but you saw that. Your first card is, if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen for you. The universe knows you need to be happy here. Okay. The next card you've got, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it's necessary to experience the difficult times that when you will grow the most, right? There is always light at the end of the tunnel. So you're definitely going to be making a decision here to walk away or give something up here. Okay. Erica, thank you so much. Hi, Helen, how are you? Nice to see you. Okay, so we're going on to do, what have we got here? We did Star of Bethlehem. That's who we're doing. Okay. Welcome, Star of Bethlehem. Love your name. My daughter and son-in-law are traveling to England for 2 weeks, from February 9th to the 22nd. Oh, look, Anna. She's in Yorkshire. Does it look like all will be all right with traveling from America to England? I'm just worried. Yeah. Yeah. Those 2 airplane crashes that happened this week were just bizarre, right? Helicopter crashing into a plane, and all those beautiful professional figure skaters coming home from a tournament died. And then we had another one that crashed into outside a shopping mall in Pennsylvania and wiped out houses and everything else. This is crazy time. But I'm not trying to scare you off. I don't see a plane crash or anything happening. But yeah, let's see how they're going to make out. From the does it look like all will be all right with traveling from America to England? Yeah, right now I don't foresee any major tragic accidents or airline crashes going to England. But let's see what we've got here. All righty. Will they have a good time? Jolly old England. Of course they will.
So, Star of Bethlehem, thank you for coming into the room. So I'm pulling the cards. I've got 6 cards here for you. And the first card, 4 of coins, is all about balance. Work-life balance, financial balance, how much energy you give out, how much do you remember to take for yourself. It's balancing extremes, too much or too little. So the whole of the reading is overlit with the word balance, keeping things steady. The Knight of Coins says, make a plan. Plan A, plan B, and if necessary, plan C. Take your time. Don't be rushed. Know exactly where you're going, how you're going to get there. Detailed planning is really important. And your focus is on choosing wise choices. Step back, look at all your options carefully, take your time. This again is about balanced decision making, no rush. The first 3 cards here in this top row are all about taking it really steady, taking it down a notch, making your plan, choosing what you want to do, getting everything organized before you go or before they go, and making sure they are well prepared and well organized. The 6 of coins is lovely. This is about abundance coming in. This is new things that are exciting. This is happiness and joy. It's the universe showing up with the things that you've been hoping for and manifesting. And here they are coming into view. So this could very well be to do with work or finances or career, home life. This is a card of abundance and happiness. We've got the victory card. It doesn't get much better than that. Literally what it says on the card, pulling it all together. Victory, success, happiness, and joy. And the final card, the 7 of Wands, is about being assertive, stepping up, speaking out in a way that you can get your needs met. So it's okay to say, no, thank you, I'd rather do this. Looking at your options, it's absolutely okay to say, this is what I would prefer to do. This is going to work better for me. So absolutely. What a lovely selection of cards. So we're looking at overall balance, keeping things just in balance, making detailed plans, wise choices. Saying what you need is absolutely fine. That's no problem at all, as long as you do it kindly. So I do see some sort of discussion going on, talking about which things will work best, what you feel most comfortable with. And then the 6 of coins and the victory card is absolutely lovely. It's success, it's abundance coming in. Look how thrilled she is on this card. She thought it was going to rain. She's got her umbrella. And in fact, it's little coins coming down. It's the pennies from heaven card. So, yeah, absolutely lovely. So the mindfulness is get your plan, stay balanced, stay focused, say what you'd like, and then go and have a really fabulous time.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, all righty. Star of Bethlehem, very interesting question. Anne and I always, at the end of our sessions, we get together, and Anne always says her first sentence is some really interesting questions, and it's true.
Yeah.
Always interesting and different. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something right off the bat. There's a card here that says jealousy, and somebody, either a friend of theirs or a family member or somebody's green with envy that these guys have this trip to England. And I think that they have saved very hard to go there. The Ace of Pentacles. I think that this was something that they've been wanting to do for a while. And someone is jealous. Someone is, you know, someone here is a little bit envious that they're getting away to do this. But that was just a card. You'll know who that person is. So they saved hard for this. Okay, this was an opportunity that they couldn't turn down. They planned it really well. Because you might have had this card, right? The Knight of Pentacles.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought you did. So
Yeah.
they've planned this trip very well, right to the last minute. Whether they're doing it for business or they're looking for some possibility over there, some opportunity, or whether this is a vacation for them, they've pretty much done everything. This is a card of making out detailed plans. As Anne said, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and getting your ducks in a row. I don't think they're going to go over there and just start wandering around helter skelter. I think they've got a plan in order and they're going to be fine. Now, in the challenge part of the reading, they do have the 7 or the 5 of swords, which is a card of, maybe they locked horns with somebody here. Maybe there's someone that, your daughter and your son-in-law have had to deal with. Somebody might have been a bit jealous here. This is no-win situations. I think they know somebody's a little bit envious that they're doing this. It could be a friend, a colleague, a relative of somebody, but that's okay. This is about walking away from situations like that and just saying, you know what, we deserve to be happy and we're going to do this trip whether you like it or not. Okay. And I think it's going to be good. Big changes, opportunities coming in with the Knight of Swords. Now you had 2 very different knights. The first one is taking their time, making detailed plans, coming out ahead of the game and enjoying themselves. But they may get so excited, they just want to go charging towards something. So what they need to do is just take a breath, step back. Could be opportunities. They want to seize the moment. They're doing something over there. They just need to not push themselves so hard on this trip, okay? Because this is doing things in a big hurry. We know that haste can create waste. They want to be careful, okay? That they're not rushing into anything too quickly. Okay. I mean, we know they drive crazy over there, especially in London with all those turnabouts. So they need to be, if they're renting a car, they need to be very careful about them, or they'll be doing this for a long time.
Don't you have roundabouts?
We do, but yours are very famous over there because you have a lot of cars in them. Ours here are in neighborhoods. Okay, ours are in neighborhoods where they're trying to slow the traffic down because there's children in the neighborhood, there's a school in the neighborhood, there's a child with a disability in the neighborhood. So they don't want people racing up and down the street. They want to slow them down so that, okay. But yours are like in like there's all these cars, right? So anyway, I know that because I have a friend that got caught up in one of them years ago. Okay. Your next card, Star of Bethlehem, is the Lovers. And, I think the 2 of these are deserving of this trip. Okay. Your daughter and your son-in-law. I think it's almost like they're going to find that they're going to rekindle their romance while they're over there. They're going to have such a great time. And they are a great couple. So I think they're going to find that this trip is really, really make or break, but they're going to make it work. They're going to be happy. They're going to be excited. This is going to be a trip almost like of a lifetime that they're going to come back and all you're going to hear is this because, oh, we did this, we did that. Oh my gosh, it's like this, it's like that. Okay. So, yeah, other than there's somebody here who could be a little envious and jealous because they're getting to go, whoever that is, I don't think they're going to worry about it. They're not going to get involved in this. Yeah, I think they're going to have a great time. I wouldn't worry. Okay. This is almost like a trip of a lifetime for these 2 is what they're telling me. Okay. Okay. Let's see what she says. Jealousy is for sure going on. They are also buying a 7K home this month. Tons of jealousy from family. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I'm seeing somebody here. Somebody here is jealous of their happiness and their success. But oh well, too bad, right? So thank you for that confirmation. Hi, Anne Marie. Welcome. Nice to see you too. Let's get you in here. I'm writing hi, Anne Marie. I'll be okay. Duh. Instead of writing Anne Marie, I'm writing hi, Anne Marie. Okay. Our next one coming in is Bethany. Find our Bethany. Bethany, where are you? Oh, wait a minute. You gave us 2. Star of Bethlehem. No, there's something wrong here. Who did we just do? Jealousy for sure, she said.
We did Star of Bethlehem, and the next one is Brittany.
Yeah, but this here, look what she's got here. So Star of Bethlehem was her son. So she paid us for that. She came in here again. And she's paid us for another one. And this one says, tomorrow, February 3rd is my birthday. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to go out gambling for my birthday. Does it look like I'll be lucky? Fingers crossed. You've spent $30 here, right? Am I correct, Star Bethlehem? Because this is your second question. When I scroll down, there's 3 more. Okay. So thank you very much. So we did your daughter and son-in-law in England. Now we're going to do you. And I love Las Vegas. And you live there? Wow. Usually people that live there don't bother with gambling because they got it out of their system long ago. But it's your birthday. Go kick up your heels and have fun. I've stayed at the Cosmopolitan and I've stayed at Bellagio as well. And beautiful, beautiful suites there. Gorgeous. Okay. My husband won big at Caesars. He did well there. Okay, years ago. We haven't been back in years. And my biggest claim to fame there was he paid for us to have we went in a helicopter into the Grand Canyon for a champagne basket lunch up on one of the rooms. It was incredible. It was incredible. I loved it. That was the most exciting thing to me there. It didn't matter about the room. It didn't matter about all the lights and glitz. That helicopter ride was incredible. When he dropped us in between both sides of that beautiful, beautiful red rock that's in the Grand Canyon, it just took your breath away. It's all owned by the natives, right? And they have to be very careful not to leave one scrap of their evidence they were up there. Every piece of scrap, every bit of our food, everything was picked up. And everything is hidden under camouflage there. It's owned by the natives, and it's a privilege that these helicopters and we get to go in there. Okay.
Okay,
All
Star of Bethlehem. What a question!
I know.
No pressure there, then, is there?
Yeah. Jeez.
So I've pulled 6 cards. I'm going to tell you what I've got. Right. So the first card, Ace of Pencils, Ace of Swords. This is about clarity, new ideas, you working out how to do something. And on the card, look, she's worked out how to hit the bullseye. The first few attempts have missed, they've gone way over. Now she's worked out how to do it. So there's clarity, new ideas, and new information. The Queen of Wands comes in with this wonderful self-belief, self-confidence. The Queen of Wands knows her worth. She sits there, she's confident because she's had to learn how to be. She can manifest exactly what she needs whenever she needs it. Just like that. And just like that, she's got a pot of tea and a cake. So here's the confidence and the self-belief. These are lovely qualities that you need to be mindful of. Choose carefully. This 7 of Cups has come out again. Look at all your options. Don't be rushed into any decisions. She's taking her time here to look at all the options in these things. And mostly they're lovely things like a bar of chocolate or a halo. But there's a grumpy little gingerbread man in this one at the front, and she doesn't want to choose him. So don't be rushed into any hasty decisions. You take your time, work it out, think clearly. Then we've got the card of celebration, happiness, joy, and good news. This is looking really good. We've got the 10 of coins, which is financial security, happy times. It's the card of fulfillment, happiness, joy, really lovely quality time with family, really enjoying the little things. And the Magician, to finish off, says you are ready, you've got everything you need, you can do it. It's another boost of confidence. It's like the Queen of Wands is confident enough, but the major arcana, the Magician, is the sum of all the 4 suits, saying you are ready, you can do it, you have everything you need. So have a fabulous time. Do I think you'll be successful? Yes, I do. But be clear thinking and do not be rushed into any hasty decisions. You've just got to take your time, be mindful and be sensible, and have a fabulous time. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. Follow the instructions. Okay. Do your, be careful, be mindful of what you're putting in the machines and take your time, like Anne said. I'm going to tell you a funny story. I went to the casino one time. I had a reader who read me years ago on a very famous site I won't mention. And he lives in New York. Great guy. Every time he read me, he was dead on. And so, like you, I said to him, hey, I said, I'm going to go to the casino. I might have even been in Las Vegas at the time. And he said, okay, Brenda, I want you to watch for a guy with a very colorful, unusual shirt, almost like psychedelic. So I was sitting at a machine and I looked around and I looked around. There was this guy who had a weird shirt. He said, now when he leaves his machine, get on it. So I did. And bang, the first hit, I think I put I don't know, whatever I put in, $1 or whatever. I won $160. So win it and walk away, right? It wasn't a lot of money that you could win, but I'm one of these players that if I win, I only put $1 in, I won 160, I'm leaving. So a funny story. And when I told him it, he was in hysterics. He was in hysterics. I said, yeah, I found the guy. I sat at the machine. I won $160 on the first hit. So stranger things have been known to happen. I'm not telling you what to do, though. You're on your own. Follow your own inner wisdom and guidance here. Okay. Now, you stand up for your beliefs, stay grounded. Okay. You've got the 7 of Wands, stay grounded. Don't go crazy. I mean, we all take, whenever I go, and I've gone to casinos and I've gone to many of them, but I always take X number of dollars, whatever it is. And when that's gone, I leave. I don't go over to the money machine. I don't take out more money. I don't do that. And we don't go to the casino very often, but so you win. When the money's gone, you leave. Right. So make sure you're very careful about what you're spending. Try to control yourself because I know you're out, you're going to have fun and it's going to be great. So, and I take that you are going to be able to do that. I do see you winning something here because you do have the Empress. The Empress is that card of prosperity, fertility, winning. I do see you're going to win something here. Now, what I'm going to tell you here, because Anne had the same sort of message. You've got the you've got the 6 of Swords, and that is know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Okay. This is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So don't sit at one machine for too long. Now, rule of thumb is I have a friend that she's so lucky. And I'll say to her, well, how much money are you spending to win this kind of money? She said, I may hit the machine sometimes no more than a maximum of 5 hits. If it hasn't paid me or 3 hits, I leave it. I go to another machine. Okay. So, but don't look back because it kills us when we leave a machine and then you've been at it for so long and the next person sits down and gets a jackpot. Right. So I always look at it as don't sit there too long. Okay. Don't feed one machine. Know when to get up and walk away from that machine. Okay. Coming in next, you may win enough money to take a trip. Okay, this is looking for your ship to come in. Maybe you're going to plan a cruise. So you could win a little nest egg that you might put into your savings fund that you're going to say, well, you had said I don't get out very often, but maybe you're going to luck out. Or what I'm going to tell you is if they have a contest or a promotion that could make you eligible to win a trip, go buy a ticket on it. Don't spend a fortune, but sometimes they run these promos and these contests in Vegas or, at casinos. If there's something like that, I would do that. Okay. Now you've got the Knight of Cups. You're going to be sharing this time with somebody you love and you care about. So have fun together. I see you with somebody that your soulmate, love mate, partner, whoever. You're going to have fun with somebody. You're not going alone. Enjoy your birthday, my darling. Okay. But follow your inner wisdom. Don't go crazy. Okay. Because sometimes when you win, I'll tell you what my secret is. When I win, say I win $100, maybe I put in so much money. Like maybe I put in $20. Okay. And I won 100. I take that 100 out and I put it in my wallet. I keep the 20 in I started out with. Okay. And when it's gone, I walk away. Okay. Or if I win on that, I take that win, I tuck it away. Nowadays, they don't give you cash. They give you, except the big machine. I did the big machine and I won and I had a big crowd behind me. I think I won $200. The coins were this big and you'll know the machine I'm talking about, the Big Bubba. And I don't know whether I was on Fremont Street or one of the hotels I was in, casinos, and it hit. and it was only $200, but it was so loud, those coins hitting and hitting and hitting, and the bells were going off, and people, this crowd ensued behind. They must have thought I won $1 million, and it turned out it was only $200. But you have no control; it just keeps going. They give you tickets, right? So when you win, they shoot out a ticket that says $100 on it, whatever. Put that ticket away in your wallet, okay? Because you'll always have that money. If you run out, you don't run out. You'll always have that money back. So you have the choice to be mindful and save it, or just use that money when you run out. Okay. So have fun. And yeah, I do see you winning, but if there's a ticket on a trip, go buy one. Okay. That's what they're telling me. Thank you so much, Star. Hi, Kim. How are you? Okay. So she did 3 here. Let's see where her third one is. We want to get her finished if we can. Okay. Okay. This is your third one. You channeled, Brenda, you channeled my dear daddy in heaven for me before. It was great. Can you channel him again for a birthday message for me? Anything he wants to say would be great. Do you do mediumship, Anne?
No. If I do, I'm not aware of it.
Okay. I probably can.
I don't think I
so. Just give me a minute, guys, because I have to tap into spirit here. There's a lot of voices coming in, and Dean's in the background. I think Dean's trying to channel too here. If you're here, Dean, I can see you channeling as well. You're here. You've got my back. I can feel you behind me. Your dad had a nickname for you. I don't know whether he called you baby girl or he called you something, Star. He had a nickname for you, and he's trying to tell me that he's speaking to you with a nickname, okay? Some endearment. He didn't call you by your given name unless you were in trouble. But I see this endearment coming into you. He's telling you that he's very proud of you. He says, and this is really bothering me. He said that you never thought you would ever make it as far as you have today. For some reason, you had this feeling within you that you were coasting in life. But I'm here to tell you, your dad believed in you, and your dad still says you're a champion. Okay. You're his hero. All right. I know she's probably crying right now. So leave me your message here. But your dad was very proud of you. Okay. He knew you struggled with things in your life growing up, he says, and he always knew you had the IQ and the intelligence to do and be successful. Okay. The choices were yours to go out there and do it, or to coast. Right. But he saw you as lacking that confidence as a child growing up, that you didn't think you would ever do great in life. But he says he knew you would. Okay. And you've done well. So he loves you very much. Chocolate was his favorite cake. He's showing me a chocolate cake. You can let me know if you know what you're seeing here. Chocolate. He loved chocolate, and chocolate was his favorite cake. If he had a choice between a white, he would have picked a chocolate. He's seeing you with a chocolate cake. He says, go have that steak and that baked potato. Okay. He's telling me you need to go do that. You need to have chocolate cake, because chocolate cake was his favorite. He says you're going to be watching fireworks while you're there. He can see you watching fireworks there in Vegas. Maybe they're going to have fireworks. I don't know, but there will be fireworks. He's showing me fireworks, not a fire, but fireworks. Okay. So it's a celebration. You may even have sparklers on your chocolate cake, but he's showing me fireworks of some sort. Your dad liked to wear shorts all the time. He and bare feet. I don't know why I see him in shorts and bare feet. And he was comfortable. That's who he was. Your dad was so down to earth, it was ridiculous, which is good. Okay. Very comfortable to be with. He was your soft place to land, cuddly type of person. You felt very secure in his company. He knew that. Okay. Your father just emitted love out of his pores for you and people that he cared for. Good man. Your father worked with his hands. Your father was very good at doing things. He was kind of like a jack of all trades. My dad could do that too. Even if he wasn't taught, if he wasn't in that profession, he could try it and do it, and he could, make it work. That's the kind of person I'm seeing him as well. Yeah. Have faith in yourself. Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. Yeah. So I knew somebody had my back here. Kathy says, your dad says, have faith in yourself. Okay. He did, and he believes in you. Most of my spirits are head strokers. They always show me he touches your hair. Most of my spirits that come through do that. So if you're sitting at your quiet time, or you're in bed, or you're thinking of him, or you're in a position of maybe sadness or reflection, you'll feel like somebody touched your hair. That's him. Okay. Spirit usually comes in when we need them the most. Okay, they show up, they give us messages, they show up, and he stands by you. Okay, and he may touch your hair. Okay, so you may feel that, and you might even be like, what was that? Was that the wind? Did somebody touch my hair? It's him. Okay, that's most spirits show me what they do. And hairdresser talking, yeah. Most people show me what they do, okay, or what they look like. I see your dad in shorts. I see your dad with bare feet. I see your dad as a very casual, easy to get along with person. He said he can't tell you enough how much he loves you. Okay, that's what he's saying. He's saying to me, tell her I love her. I really love her. I've always loved her. I'm there with her. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. So, yeah, okay. Your dad might have wore a hat, because he tips his hat as he's pulling back now. Okay, he's tossing you a kiss, but he tips his hat. Your dad might have wore a baseball hat or some sort of a cap. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so. Okay, so that's my message for you. Thank you so much for asking me to do this. What she's saying here. Absolutely. I loved him so much. Now I have goosebumps. He was a magician.
And the last card in the reading was the magician. Isn't that strange? Yeah. Strange and lovely.
He called me baby. Wow. There was your little endearment. I could see him calling you he didn't call you by your given name. That's so true. I know it's him. And yes, I'm crying my eyes out right now. So true. I love this message. Well, your dad was a great guy. Thank you, Spirit. They're on me now to confirm what I told you needed to hear. Okay. So Brenda, I have no idea how true this, you have no idea how true this is. It happens all the time. He's touching your head. Okay. I told you most of mine. So, Secrets of the Red Moon he sees a husky, brawnish kind of man. Your dad was sturdy build. That's what he sees. Kathy, okay, please let me know. I'm sick. I will not be on today. I'll try to come on Wednesdays. Oh, Kathy, I'll send you some Reiki healing. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so yes, I'm a medium, guys. I don't often get questions to get asked for mediumship out here, but I've thought of coming out here on alone by myself one day a week or once a month to do mediumship for people. Okay, so who have we got next? We've got Brittany, right? We said we were going to do Brittany, and because I did. Okay, here we go, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you so much, Star of Bethlehem, for your trust in me and for your confirmation that the messages your father was sending you were accurate. Okay. All righty. Here we go. Brittany, will JL reach out to me? He's been watching my social media stories. Oh, okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what he's going to do.
Okay, so Brittany, thank you for coming into the room and a pleasure to read for you. So he's been watching my social media stories. Will he reach out to me? So first of all, your overall energy is the Page of Wands. This is all about new information coming in. The pages are messengers. They all bring information. And the Wands is all about exciting new ideas, creative projects, things that you've been manifesting, things that you've been hoping for. Positive change, new ideas, exciting news. Your help or your hurdle. The Three of Pentacles is all about healing and moving on. So this is something to be really mindful of. These lovely angels here are just sitting down, having a cup of tea, talking things over before moving on. There's some healing to do. And when they do move on, there's no barriers or obstacles in front of them. But it's a card of reflection. and the card of just making sure that they're ready to move on. The next card, your focus is about learning from experience. Here she is. Look, she's closed that little gate. She's been there. She's done that. She's got the T-shirt. Learning from experience, and now walking away from that with new ideas, new ways of doing things, new plans, new ways to move forward. How can you help yourself? Have some self-belief. Yes, you can do it. Believe in yourself. This is the card of letting go of any negativity. And that's easier said than done, I know. But believing in yourself, having self-support, understanding yourself, and saying, actually, yes, I can. Keep things in balance. The Four of Coins is all about extremes of too much, too little. This is the card that says you need to bring balance into this relationship. So the time that you give, the energy that you give, any financial things need balancing. So this needs to be done mindfully. Excuse me, it needs to be done carefully. It needs to be done in a measured and sensible way, avoiding any extremes. This needs to be steady and straight down the middle. And you need to have a plan. The Emperor shows up with an absolutely fabulous plan. At a moment's notice, the Emperor is ready. Everything is prepared in advance. There's a to-do list. It's all ready to tick off. Everything is ready to go. So, bringing the whole reading together. Yes, I think you could hear some good news and some positive messages, but there is something to walk away from, something that needs healing first before going off in this new direction. So take your time, stay balanced, don't do anything in a rush or any extreme. Know that you've got this, have the self-confidence and the self-belief, and move forward. And I know it sounds, especially when you're talking about, will somebody reach out, having a plan. It sounds a bit more like a work situation, but you do need a plan rather than letting things be haphazard or just let's see how things go and we'll just, no, you need to know where you're going, how you're going to get there. You need some structure and some organization to this relationship rather than it just bobbling along in the hope that it's going to be okay. So Brittany, I wish you well, and I hope that resonates with you.
Okay, Brittany. As Anne said, you've got the Temperance card. Take your time. Take yourself to center. This is a card of balance. Don't do anything rash all of a sudden and jump to conclusions immediately. Okay. I think that that JL has his own demons to live with. Okay. Because here is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is that card of challenge, no-win situations. He may be battling with something in his own personal life right now, whether it's a relationship that hasn't ended completely, or he's struggling with what he wants to do next. Okay. I think he's going to take his time. I don't think he's going to rush into anything too quickly. Right now, you know, this is the card of happy families, happiness, celebrations. He may be in a relationship here now where I don't think, number one, and you can come back to me, Brittany, on this next week. He's as available as he's claiming to be. I think he has a family here of his own. Okay. Or some relationship he may be involved in right now, whether he has family or kids, or he's married, or he's just with somebody else right now. I think he's torn. Okay. He's torn between, what do I do? Okay. He's out there. He looks like he's gainfully seeking something, but I think he's trying to look for something he feels he's missing right now, but he's kind of in between two worlds. He's not moving fast. Okay. I think he's self-sufficient. I mean, this is a card of entrepreneurship and self-employment. I think he's out there trying to, it's like he wants to walk in the Garden of Eden and pick from every tree that's there. Be careful. he might not be as available as you may want him to be, or he could be a player that is sort of like he wants to have all kinds of choices. He always has to have somebody on his arm so that he's not without anybody. Okay, that's what they're showing me. Come back and let me know. He's always looking for greener pastures. Okay, here, this is the Six of Swords. Leaving troubled waters, going to calmer shores. He's always looking for greener pastures. Okay, there's something about JL that's unsettling. It's like he's always searching for something he can't find. So my way of looking at this, just beware. Okay, listen to your little inner voice of wisdom. It's okay to carry on conversations with him, but I'm just letting you know you need to be sure and do your own research about him. Okay, he may not be as available as he's pretending to be. Okay, there's a lot of people that go out there on social media and they get all hung up and they want to meet somebody new, and it isn't always honest. So beware of that. Okay. That's all I have for you, sweetie. I'm going to cut one card here for you here out of my deck here. And let's see what we've got for you. Your final card says determination. Go all out, struggle desperately, belief in victory. You see the daisy growing up here out of the concrete. Okay. Stand strong, stand in your beliefs. Don't roll over, give up, or be a people pleaser to fit in with this person. Okay. You're individual. You deserve the best. Okay. So that's what I have for you. It isn't your butterflies and romance, but it's what my cards show me. Okay. So thank you so much, Brittany, for your confidence in both of us to do this reading. Okay. So let's move on. Let's see who we have next. We have Trend Zone. Trend Zone. He's open. He's so easygoing. Thanks, Gerald. Okay, let's see what Gerald has. Let's see what we have for Gerald. What does he need to see now? So you guys know we will be shutting down. We start at 3. We've been on an hour. Well, we usually shut down at 4:30, but I don't know. We've got a few more. Do you want to stay or do you want to go?
No, I'll stay. We'll carry on.
Okay, we'll get through our super chats for sure.
Yeah, that'll be great. So, Trend Zone, Gerald, nice to read for you again. Thank you. King of Pencils. This is the energy from an authority figure in the deck. This King of Pencils is a professional, very clear thinking, very logical, very cool, calm and collected, very often in a senior position where they're perhaps giving other people advice and motivation. So this energy would very much crop up as a lawyer, a solicitor, a financial advisor, somebody who you would go to for professional advice, somebody who you would ask to read the small print of a new contract or something like that. It's the small print that generally we wouldn't come across every day. So here's your professional voice of reason and advice. The 10 of Wands says the difficult times are over with. It's time for you to just rest and relax, gather your energies and be ready for the next adventure, because the Sun card is next, one of the best cards in the whole deck. This is happiness, joy, success, you reaping the rewards of all your hard work. And it also says, get busy with these new ideas. And the Knight of Pencils comes in as your final card. So things could be happening quite quickly. These knights are fast moving. They all have a motorbike. And this one says, choose carefully. Do not be rushed into any decisions. Take your time. This one here, 10 of Wands. Look, she's not in a rush. She's got her feet up. She's sitting there. She's thinking about things. And take advice if you need it. And when you do all of those things and you're mindful to make really well-planned, well-advised decisions, that's where the success can be found. So, Gerald, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, Gerald, you could be sitting there holding on to something. Things are kind of boring right now with the Four of Coins. Keep your eyes open for new options, opportunities. Look at things from a broader, wider perspective. You could be feeling that you're missing out on an opportunity here, and that's because you're not keeping your mind out. You're holding on to something. You could be holding on to possessions, people, relationships, past issues. It's time to let go, loosen up a little bit, my friend. The King of Swords comes in. You had the King of Swords as well,
Yes.
right? Yeah. And
Yes.
like Anne said, this could be somebody bringing you some wise counsel, some information that could be of a legal matter. This person, maybe this is an advocate that you're wanting to speak to ask about some information, whether you're talking about a will or you're talking about property or you're talking about signatures on documents, contracts, whatever the case is. I don't know if you may be receiving a notification that you might have to go to court, not for something you did, but as a witness in, how we get summoned to go. And you may be receiving something like that where you have to go and, be in the court. That could be it as well. This is someone, though, I think that stands in their truth. I think this is you. You're very upfront. You're very truthful. The worst thing anybody could do is lie to you. They're gone. You wipe the slate clean of them. You're at a stalemate. Like I had said with the Four of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. This is decisions. Do I do this? Do I do that? You're kind of, in the middle here. You don't know which way to go. You're trying to make a decision and you feel like you're sitting on the fence. You're at a crossroads. This is a card that says, think long and hard about what you're going to do. Be mindful of what you have to gain and lose when you make this decision. And it might require a mediator. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. You know what I say about the Queen of Wands. She's the most confident queen out there. She struggled. She's walked through the fire, come out the other side. And anybody that tries to talk her out of something that she knows she can succeed at, she just flips the bird and says, hey, see ya. And turns around, shows them her back and says, watch me. Stand in your confidence. Don't back down. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. You have good business sense as well. She's very good in business. And she has that foresight and insight to be a magnet for good luck because she's worked so hard to get there. Okay. Hang on to what you've earned. Okay. Don't let it go. Victory after hard work and struggle. Great way to end your reading. Okay. This is getting public recognition. People are going to be giving you that attaboy pat on the back, congratulating you for something. Maybe you're going to win something, or maybe you're cashing in something that you've invested in and it's going to show rewards. But definitely this is the card that says you're going to be receiving something here in the form of recognition for something that you've accomplished. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much again, my beautiful friend, Gerald. Okay, we're going on to Kim B. Kim B, she wants I just saw numbers of general, please. Kim B, she's paid us twice to make $5. So thank you very much, Kim B. And we'll see what we have for you. Yes, I see 333 almost every day. It's usually 3 a.m. 444, 555. I'm usually up. When I see the 444, I get up. I don't lay there till 555 comes. I'm an early bird. I love the morning early because I'm on my own and it's very quiet and it's peaceful. And that's when I do my healing ceremony, my prayers, start my day off with grace and gratitude. Listen to those videos with my earbuds in. Yeah.
Okay. So Kim B, just a general. 5 of Wands is your first card. This is about you leaving the nonsense behind, walking away, leaving it where it is, and you making your way forward towards the sunshine. So if there's any drama going on that doesn't concern you, if anybody else is gossiping or really things that you don't need to be part of, leave them to it. It's time to leave the nonsense behind. Look at things from everybody's perspective. Take your time. Don't be in any rush. Here we have this 12 awakening card. And this is about looking at the bigger picture, looking at things from every angle, looking at things from real positive perspectives. Because here you are then moving forward. The 2 of Wands is about you doing something new, not on your own, but as part of a partnership. And it's when you both work together where the success can be found. So sensible decision making, moving forward as part of a partnership where you both work together, and that's where the success can be found. And the sun is your final card. Success, literally. This is one of the best cards in the deck. It's success after hard work. You reaping the rewards of your success. Here she is, look, with the sunflowers. She's had to water them and look after them. And finally, they're flowering for her. This is what she's been waiting for. And it also says, get busy on those new ideas. So time to walk away from something. Take your time, look at the whole picture from a broad perspective, look at things from everybody's point of view, and then the reading of the second half takes action. The wands, it's exciting, it's positive, it's movement forward to success. So Kim, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Kim, you've got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is that card that says you might be losing sleep. You're letting your mind race before you go to bed. Remember, when we don't get our rest, it depletes our immune system and it can bring on physical health issues. Please let those things go. You might be feeling fear, anxiety, thoughts, deep thoughts that are burdening you down on getting your rest. So please let go of that anxiety if you're going through that energy right now. You have the ability to step up to the plate with the Emperor, be your own boss, sit in that seat of power, take control of your emotions. Okay. Don't allow your anxiety to take over you. This is about structure. This is about being organized, logical. He's also a father figure. You could be dealing with a father figure as somebody who you look up to with that ability of being a father who gives you wise counsel. Okay. A soft place to land. In the center position, you've got the negotiation card. I call this the gift of Six of Pentacles. This is a card that says you could be going through debates. You could be going through bargaining and bartering and negotiations back and forth, push-pull energy. This is the card that says you could be getting something of a generous gift of some sort to you. Something could be coming in. You could be receiving some money from somebody, an inheritance from somebody, a bonus, anything that you didn't expect that you feel is a gift, and it's a generous gift. You could also be doing something for somebody else. You could be giving somebody else something that they need, and out of the kindness and the goodness of your heart. You could also be at this time getting involved in nonprofit organizations to help other people less fortunate. Coming in with the Page of Wands, looking forward to a new beginning. Pages bring us messages. Something new could be coming in that you're going to get. It's going to get your creative juices going. This is always a card of good news. Be courageous. Go after what you want. You could be, this card often has to do with salespeople, actors, anything like that, politicians, preachers, people who are inspirational speakers. So you may be asked to step up on your soapbox and teach, preach, and convey some information to somebody. Don't be afraid to do that. You might even be getting involved in something creative like the arts or something in the acting, or maybe you want to do something like that. You may be thinking about it. Coming in at the end, you've got that Queen of Wands. She's showing up for you as well. Not backing down, going after your goals, staying confident, stepping up into who you are, standing in your truth. And don't be afraid, be brave, do something different, go out there and forge your own path. Okay. This is you're like a pioneer. I can see you doing something very new here, and it's going to get your creative juices flowing. So you're not going to want to back down. You're just going to keep going forward. So that's what I have for you, Kim. Thank you so much for coming in and trusting us to do this reading for you. Okay. Our next one coming in is Secrets of the Red Moon. My good friend Dean. Everybody check out his channel. Him and Kathy's guided light tarot as well, if she's still here in the room. But Kathy hasn't been feeling well, so she might have gone to lay down. Oh, thank you. We're both a blessing. Anne, what do you see for the next 3 months? What does it look like for me? Okay, thank you, Dean. You're a blessing to us too. Trust me. In more ways than you know.
Wow, Dean, this is fabulous. Thank you for coming into the room, Dean. Lovely to see you every week, and thank you for that support. So, next 3 months, good news coming in with this Page of Wands, exciting new things coming in. So you're going to be hearing about something. It might be a new creative project, good news, new information, something you've been hoping for, something that you're really excited about. This one suit is all about action and enthusiasm and excitement. So new opportunities coming in. The wish is coming true card, 9 of Cups is next. Again, you manifesting exactly what it is that you would like and it actually showing up. So this is lovely energy of happiness and joy and things really working out for you. It's time to juggle the cards. It's time to walk away from any nonsense, any drama. Leave it where it is. You focus on where you want to go and leave that nonsense behind. You don't need to be part of it. You don't need to be getting involved in it. Just say thank you, goodbye, and you focus on where you would like to go. Because the life experience card is next on how can you help yourself? This is about you making positive changes now, learning from experience and using those little pearls of wisdom that you've learned and using those and getting yourself to make positive changes now. This is a really beautiful card. Learning from the past and making positive changes now. The Star card is next. It just gets better. Recognition. You stepping into the spotlight. This is you being appreciated. It's success. It's you in the spotlight on the dance floor. It's absolutely lovely. Success and recognition. And the 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles is your final outcome card. Again, on this card, we've got the words learn from experience. This is the 16 life experience card in a nutshell. And now, here you are. You've closed that door. You're leaving the nonsense behind. And you're making your way forward in a new direction with brand new plans and brand new ideas. And you're going to hear about that. And that's going to be the very thing that starts you off on this lovely journey. So, Dean, thank you. I wish you well and keep us posted.
Wow. Thank you very much, Star. She just put in a $10 donation for Damara to have a reading. Wow. Thank you. Okay. So as I had said, the last reading will be Star of Bethlehem, but no, it won't be. It'll be Damara Lynn. And then the chat is closed, guys, because it will have been 2 hours. We will been out, and Anne only, she's over in the UK, so we've tried to make our room only go for an hour and a half. But this has been an exceptionally busy day, and I truly am blessed and grateful for it. So let's see what we have here for my good friend Dean. What do you need to see, know, and expect here for the next 3 months? Let's see what we have. That's okay, sweetheart. Thank you for your generosity. You're very kind, Star of Bethlehem. And Damara, look what she did for you. That's what beautiful people do. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here for Dean. Dean, the dancing machine. Even even Anne said something about kick up your heels.
Yeah, the star stepping into the spotlight on the dance floor.
Dean, the dancing machine. Okay, so all right. So what have we got here? Okay, there could be a new person coming in. Okay, so your first card is I'm reading this as what's happening in your life in the next 3 months. So there may be some struggles, some conflicts here. You may feel that you're having to step up and prove yourself. You could be at work, defend yourself over some issue. But right now, I think that you shouldn't allow yourself to get caught up in no-win situations. Okay. Try not to get involved in other people's drama anymore, Dean. Okay. You've struggled long enough. You've stood up for your beliefs, and I commend you for that. You haven't rolled over. This is the 7 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. You've had to battle your way through a situation, but you've come out the other end, and you deserve to be happy. And happy, you need to celebrate with those people that love you. Okay, the 3 of Cups, people who want to support you, people who are around you. So I think there's going to be some sort of celebration within this time span. I do think that you're going to stand your ground and come out ahead of the game for doing that. You're tired of the conflict. It's going to end now. Okay. There could be somebody new coming in. And this person will be self-sufficient, have a good job. This is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. This person could be come with a very useful aspect, but I do think that this person is somebody you could meet at work, because it often has to do with scholastics, going back to school, taking courses, new forms of study to elevate yourself in a higher standing here and income bracket. You may be meeting another teacher. You could be meeting somebody, a professor. You could be meeting somebody like that. Okay. That's what they're showing me in the next 3 months. And it's going to be good news. Okay. This person will be self-sufficient, gainfully, have his own money. And you're not going to have to worry about that, but you might be looking for a new job in the next 3 months too. Where are we here now? March, April, May. Yeah, you're ending out your year. You may be wanting to look at a different location or a new job as well. All right. So you've got lots of choices and decisions here coming in at the end of your reading. The 7 of Cups, you know what that means. Be mindful, be creative, and realize you want something that's going to have longevity and last the test of time. Whether it's a job decision you're making or whether it's a relationship decision you're making. You don't want this. You don't want this fly-by-nighter. You don't want a one-night stand. You don't want a short-term job. This is about looking at things and making those choices on your future for long-term. Well, my beautiful friend, I will pull one more card here that I will pull very quickly. Getting dry in here. I'm sorry, guys, for coughing in your ear. And I have another mouthful of my water. Damara's telling me drink your water. So your one more card here, Dean, is you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. You're moving on. You're going into a new beginning here. You're walking away from those challenges that you had in the past. Love it. Okay. So that was Dean. We're moving on to where's JoJo?
Yeah, I think it's JoJo because she's just given us a little nudge.
I'm gonna find JoJo.
I think we missed her out before.
I think so. I think we missed
Kim,
JoJo.
so we accidentally missed JoJo.
Where are you, JoJo? Here you are. Okay. She doesn't say what she wants. JoJo, what do you want to know, honey? Brenda, my message is above. Where is it here? You said heart. I don't understand.
Well, that's the message between Star of Bethlehem and JoJo.
Okay, but she said my message is above. But I don't know what you want this reading on. Do you want a general? Does it have to do with a specific topic? Finance, romance, general? What is it you need to know? I'm going to go down here to the bottom. JoJo, let me know what it is you want us to focus on because I don't see a question here. Okay, honey. JoJo, what do you want us to focus this reading on? General or a specific thing? No, I saw angel numbers all day. What are they trying to tell me? Okay, honey, here we go.
Okay.
All right, beautiful.
JoJo, thank you.
Anne's big on angels, so she'll be really, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Anne Ellis Angels, everything's about angels.
What are they telling you? That you are loved and supported, and it's a beautiful way of them going, hi, I'm still with you. Don't worry, you've got this. So I've pulled some cards for you, JoJo. And the first one is the Page of Wands. This is about good news coming in, new information coming in that you're really excited about. So it might be a new creative project, new information. It might be good news coming in, something that you've been hoping for and dreaming of. This is when you're going to find out all about it. Positive things, new ideas, something that really fills your heart with joy. So good news coming in. Talk it over. The Unity card is about you working really well with other people. Here they are, look, they're all sitting around the table, bringing their expertise, each one of them, to the table. and working out ways forward that suit everybody. So talking things over, discussing things. It's the card of teaching, mentoring, discussions and conversations. Keep everything balanced. The Four of Coins is about extremes of too much or too little. And this card says, keep things balanced. So when you're talking things over and you're thinking about this new opportunity, make sure that you consider work-life balance, how much time it's going to take, and make sure you've got time for you as well. What are the financial implications of it? All of those things need to be thought through and discussed. So take your time. This is going to be really exciting. And this Page of Wands comes in with this really exciting news. And she can be a little bit in a rush, just a little bit. It's very easy to go off at a tangent and make a snap decision. So this says just take your time, talk it over. This is an impulsive card sometimes. And the Eight of Teacups, your last card, says, just take things a step at a time. This is you poised at the edge, wondering how you're going to get there. Hop onto the first stepping stone and then the next and the next, all the way across. Consistent, manageable, small steps will get you to your destination just as quickly. So, Jojo, I hope that resonates with you, and thank you for coming into the room.
Okay. Jojo, you're working hard on some skill you have, some gift you have. It could be your job. Maybe you're thinking about taking some new project or some new course, a form of study. You might be learning something hands-on. You might be learning something new, but stand your ground, okay? You're letting the powers that be know what an asset you are to have in their company, or if you're at work. Okay, this is a card of the Apprentice, learning something new, being open and willing to do that. Okay. You're standing up for your beliefs. You're letting the powers be know who you are. You're not backing down. Okay. With the seven of Wands, that is the wounded warrior. That means you've had to struggle and fight for where you are now and what you have. You have great stamina. Okay. Don't back down. You've been able to prove throughout your lifetime that you can stand your ground and come out ahead of the game because you're truthful and you're honest. Coming in next, you have the King of Cups, somebody in the center position that is there to support you, kind, loving, compassionate. He's the ultimate in a male figure or a partner in your life if you are wanting that, but a soft place to land, somebody who off his cuff or hers will offer you some advice because they truly care and love you. Okay, so somebody here wants to be there to be supportive for you. He's a wealth of knowledge. So I always say when the King of Cups shows up, take the advice and the help they offer you because they truly want to see you come out ahead of the game. Coming in next, you have the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something, time, effort, support, people, situations, energy. And you feel as though sometimes you're hanging on to something so tight, you feel as you're missing out on an opportunity. You're afraid to let go. Just loosen up a little bit. Open your eyes to have a wider, broader perspective and outlook on something. I always say he can't see the forest for the trees because he's not looking beyond. Okay, look beyond. Don't be afraid to try something new. Coming in at the end, you may be traveling. You've got the Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You could be planning a trip. Okay, maybe you're wanting to go abroad. Maybe you're wanting to take a trip somewhere. Maybe you're going to go over water. This card says, believe in yourself. You're going to feel success and freedom when we get this card. It's having the foresight to look forward. And yes, the grass can be greener on the other side. Okay, that's what I have for you, Jojo. Thank you so much.
Good luck with the angelic Reiki, Jojo. It's absolutely fabulous. I have a friend that does that, and I have been the recipient of that many times, and it's super.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I do. Anne, you do Reiki. You have your diploma in Reiki? Yeah, so do I. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful on hands healing from the divine. Okay. Our next one is going back. Sorry, guys. Our next one is, we did Dean. Helen Cousins. Here you are, darling. Finally got to her. Okay, I have a new sales assistant in trial, 57-year-old woman who hasn't been working for 12 years. Things are not going very well. Outcome, please. Yeah. Okay. That is difficult. You can be sympathetic to somebody, but you've got to think have a business sense, right? So, okay. All right. Is she going to say? What does she need to know about this person? What does she need to know? Hi, Charlotte. Charlie's Angel Taro is in the room. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Shah. Now, Helene. Things are not going well. The outcome, please. Right. So with this new sales assistant, I have 4 really positive cards here. The first one, the 9 of coins. This is you enjoying the results of your hard work. It's you taking time out. It's you having worked really hard, enjoying the results of that. It's all well and good working hard, but you need to be able to enjoy some of the time as well. So this is success and you enjoying the results of your hard work. The magician then comes in and says, you've got everything you need. You are ready. You can do it. Don't doubt yourself. Support yourself. Know that you've got this. And if there was any sort of tiny little thought of, oh, I can't do this, I'm not sure, the magician comes in and says, no, it's fine. You can do it. You have everything you need. The King of Wands then comes in. These are 2 really powerful cards together. The kings are authority figures in the deck. And this King of Wands is very much the business entrepreneur, extremely confident, very successful because they've learned how to be successful. And they're now here with a plan to help other people. This king is confident, has learned everything they need to know and now shares this knowledge with other people. So this could be you stepping up into this leadership role, helping others with a how-to plan. This king is focused, ambitious. You don't mess with this one. They know exactly where they're going, how they want to get there, and the goal is as clear as a bell. So this is somebody with a real focus and ambition. And the Knight of Coins at the end says, get yourself a detailed plan. Now, this is fast-moving energy, usually. But this Knight of Coins, they all have a motorbike. But this one's the only one not riding their motorbike because she's looking at the map. She's making a plan. She's deciding where she wants to go, how she's going to get there, exactly which route she's going to take. She's having a cup of tea while she's thinking about all of that. So I do feel that this could work, but you do need a detailed plan. You need some foresight. You need to be focused. You need to be on it. You need to be leading from the front without hesitation and really stepping up into that role. And I think then and only then it could be successful. But these cards are asking you, get sorted, get organized, get your plan and lead from the front with authority. So Helene, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button and I seem to jump out of the screen. Okay. Ellen, I know. I was trying to type to Charlotte. Everybody send your prayers and healing to Charlotte, Charlie's Angel Tarot. She was in the hospital yesterday. I don't know what for, but we send her our love and light.
Absolutely.
Please. Okay. Your first card you got is a gift. Helen, you might be being very generous with this person because you feel sorry for her and you're being sympathetic, which is your kind, big heart. You could be wanting to help her out, this woman that your sales assistant, but you may be guiding and teaching her with the 8 of Pentacles. Rather, you could be teaching her something here, to getting her through the ropes, guiding her because you've got a very big and generous heart. Okay. You know that it's important and very imperative that you work together compatibly as a team. 3 of Pentacles is all about teamwork is dream work. Okay. So trying to get along is very, very important. And I do think that you're going to be a great friend and help to her as an assistant helping her. However, You know, you're of two paths here. You know, you can only do so much for a person, and you start thinking, you know, maybe is this going to work or not? I think that, you know, you can work together. This is also the card of partnership, doing things together with someone else. Okay. I think you're trying really hard to make this work for this woman. Be careful, because there could be a conflict, whether you're having a conflict in your mind, whether to keep this person or not, or there could be an argument or some dispute that might come up with this individual. So be careful, be mindful of the words that you use. You know, I don't know about this person's personality. I hope they don't have a short fuse. They might get discouraged. If they become difficult, and they don't want to learn, and they're defensive, you may have to make a decision whether or not to keep them. Okay, that's what I have for you. So thank you so much, Helen. Okay. All right. So, all right. So our next one, I think, is Star of Bethlehem. She says, please, is there anything I need to know in the near future for my family and me? I'm married for 30 years and I have 4 children. Okay. Thank you so much, Star of Bethlehem. And then the next one will be Damara, the donation that you made for Damara. And then the chat rooms shut down. Okay, guys, because for any more super chats, because it's going on 5 o'clock. That'll be 2 hours we've been out here. And we've just been inundated with beautiful, beautiful super chat donations and wonderful questions. And we are, don't get us wrong, we are so grateful and blessed that you're doing this. So let's see what we've got here for Star of Bethlehem. And Star, you've been very generous today. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and blessings. Kim Stan. Okay, Kim. You're a doll. There's another one that leaves me the kindest, nicest comments on my videos. You're amazing, Kim. You're a beautiful soul.
So, Star of Bethlehem, what a generous soul. Thank you so much for coming into the room. So, anything for the near future? Now, this is beautiful, the cards I've got for you. Queen of Teacups. This really could be you. The queens are authority figures in the deck. This is the Queen of Cups. And this lovely queen brings in 2 messages. And the first is, look after yourself first. Because this queen absolutely personifies charity, humanity, humility, loving kindness. She's absolutely beautiful, very often in a role where she's helping other people. Here she is making an enormous pot of tea for other people. You would find her in a volunteering role, a caring role, working for a non-profit, any sort of job or situation where you're helping other people. This is absolutely lovely. And this is completely with loving kindness and compassion. The 8 of Teacups says, take things a step at a time. Don't be in too much of a rush. Just hop onto the next stepping stone and so forth, all the way across. Small, manageable steps. Everything doesn't have to be done in a giant leap every time. Consistent, small, manageable steps are the way forward. The 4 of Teacups is about you looking at things, standing back and looking at the bigger picture, looking at things from a broad perspective. Now on the card, look, she's so focused on those 3 tiny teacups way back there in the past that she's missing this golden opportunity right beside her. It's just there. So stand back, take things a step at a time. Look at things from a really broad perspective. Look at the long term. Take your time, because happiness, joy, and success are here. The 4 of Wands. This is how you can help yourself. You receiving. This is you being appreciated. Look, she's just been given a lovely bunch of tulips and a thank you balloon. People are saying, thank you. We really appreciate you. So this is about receiving with grace and with gratitude. It's very easy to always be the giver, but you need to balance that with receiving as well. And balance comes into it again with the next card, 4 of coins. So make sure your finances are balancing. Make sure the time you're giving away is in balance with time for you. Make sure work life is in balance. So moving forward, this 4 of coins, balance in work life, home life, financial life. Just consider that and keep everything just steady away. Because your final outcome card is all about you learning from the past, learning from experience. You've been there, you've done that, you've got the t-shirt. Now, here you are, closing the door on the past and moving forward with new ideas in a new direction. It's absolutely lovely, making exciting new plans and doing so a step at a time, at a pace that suits you, that's balanced. But there's so much happiness and love here, so much appreciation. It's absolutely beautiful. A measured, steady progress towards happiness and joy, learning from the past and stepping forward into something new. So, Star of Bethlehem, thank you. I hope that resonates.
Okay, star, my beautiful star. You've worked hard all throughout your life, whether it's with your family, your children, your marriage, any job that you may have had, planting your seeds always and waiting for things to come in. This is a card that says you've done well, but you're still continuing to wait for something more to come in. Whatever you invest your time in, it will bring you success and fulfillment. Okay. Every one of these cards is a positive yes card. You've got the Ace of Cups, new beginnings, love. Maybe you're going to be doing something romantic with your husband. Maybe you're going to be planning a dinner out or just sharing each other and being nostalgic about your happy times. This is the universe sending you love and realizing that's what you need. Okay. You've raised, you have 4 children. You've been married 30 years. Your kids are older. You know what? It comes down to being sometimes an empty nester and then realizing that you have a partner in life. Maybe you need to do things together and enjoy that. You could be, you've got the World card. You could be planning a trip or something, maybe a getaway. Okay. The end of one cycle, the beginning of a new one. Don't be afraid to do that. Okay. The universe says you need to enjoy and love doing what you do and be happy. Okay. You've got the Justice card, karmic justice coming in. Something's going to be waived and ruled in your favor. Okay. Because you're going to see something in true clarity. The Ace of Swords comes in as well. And that means if you've been confused about something that's going on in the background, you're going to have a clear sight line now. There's not going to be any more confusion. Things are going to clear up for you. Justice karma is going to come in. This is about, the law, the truth, honesty, and integrity is going to show its face. Okay. If you're having any issues that you're doubtful about, you'll hear the truth. All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Star of Bethlehem. Again, we can't thank you enough. Okay, so we're going on now to do Damara because beautiful Star of Bethlehem sent a donation to do a reading for our beautiful girl here.
Perfect timing because my light's just gone out.
Yeah. You're the I've already said the chat's closed, so you're the last one.
Yeah, I've just put my other light on. There we are. You can still see me.
So Damara, is there a certain thing you want us to focus on, or just let spirit come through with messages, what you want to know? Okay. So okay, good night, Charlotte. You take care. Maybe we'll talk tomorrow and we can connect. I'm sending you lots of love and healing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, good night, Charlotte. You take care. Okay, what spirit comes through with? Okay, so the message is whatever. It's a general one coming in. What does spirit have her to know? What are the messages she needs to know?
Okay, Tamara, thank you so much again for being in the room and all these lovely, supportive and encouraging messages, and they are truly appreciated. So, looking at your cards, 3 of Wands, this is exciting. This is you looking at the long-term planning. But it also gives you a little nudge to start the action steps now. On the card, the long-term plan is a healthy forest, but she can't have the healthy forest if she doesn't plant the seeds. So it's very much doing the groundwork, looking long-term. What would you like to do? Where would you like to be? And starting those first little action steps right now to get things moving. Look at all the small details when you do. We've got the 8 of coins here, which is about looking at the details and making sure they're all taken care of. So read the small print, read it again, dot the I's, cross the T's. Just make sure all those tiny little details are in place, because they can make a huge difference. The dreamer is next. What do you need to focus on? This is you pushing open these doors of opportunity, trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone. But you're going to do it in a mindful way. Here she is pushing open those doors of opportunity to see what's on the other side, because she's ready to try something new. But she's doing it in a mindful way. This isn't a rash movement forward. It's well thought out, it's planned, and she's just trying something different. It's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. The 6 of Teacups here. This is you really realizing how far you've come, how well you're doing, and now doing what you've always wanted to do. So it's time to focus on you now with this 7 of Pentacles. Let go of the old ways. Now, that might be old ways of thinking. It might be old habits. It might be something that you used to do that worked then, but may not work so well now. And it's time for you to focus on you. Put Damara at the head of the queue and focus on what you need to do and make exciting new plans that suit you down to the ground. And the Magician comes in at the end saying, yes, you can. Just before you were going to say, I don't think so, the Magician comes in and says, yes, you can. You are ready. You have everything you need. You can do it. This Magician card comes in directly after the Dreamer. We've got card 0 and card 1. And this Magician card is very much grounding everything. Not so much dreaming and hoping and thinking and that you might. You've got your long-term goal. You're starting to do something about it. It's those action steps that start to bring that goal into reality. And the Magician says, away you go. You are ready and you can do it. So, Damara, I hope that resonates. Bless you and thank you.
Okay, my beautiful friend Damara, you might be going through negotiations, talks, discussions, conversations with the powers that be. You're very generous with what you do, what you give, your energy and all of that. And that's a beautiful person that you are. And this is wonderful that you've received this gift today from our beautiful Star of Bethlehem. So this could be the gift coming through, but I do think that you could be receiving something as well, or giving and helping out for someone less fortunate. You're ready to take a leap of faith. Okay. There's something new you want to do. You got one foot in one, in one spot in the present, and one you're stepping out into the future. Don't be afraid. Continue doing your preparation. Continue crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and getting your ducks in a row, Damara. You need to be very prepared before you make a major decision to take this leap. I always say, you hear me say this all the time, don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute. Okay, be very sure. The King of Cups comes in, somebody beautiful here, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, perhaps, or has water in their sign, or likes to live or near water. But their water is mutable. Water is movable. This person is very flexible, kind, loving, compassionate, caring, maybe coming in here to give you some wise counsel and some advice. Trust them. They do it because they love you and they care for you. You've got the Queen of Swords. You're not going to stand around and wait any longer. You're going to cut something out, cut through the red tape. You're letting go of something, walking away from something. If it's not paying you the dividends or the return for your hard work and effort, you're going to be moving on. Okay. You're very strong. You're independent. She's often called the widow or the single divorcee. You are single. I know that. You're strong. You're resilient. You're very spiritual. And this is why you're so successful. Coming in next, you've battled on. You've got the 9 of Wands. Don't roll over. Don't give up. Don't lose faith. Okay. You've always have your faith in God. I know that. When I say you're spiritual, I see that God walks with you and the angels are by your side all the time. The ascended masters, you're getting downloads and messages all the time. Okay. This is why you've been able to get through this life you've lived. But don't back down, because you do get your moments when you question yourself, you question your motives. Oh, I'm too old, or I can't do this, or should I be doing this? Okay. Don't do that. Stand your ground. You've got a lot left in you to give out there that you love to do. Coming in, you've got the card redemption. Interesting. Okay. It says hope, miracle, and a turning point. Okay. Keeping the faith, realizing that spirit's walking with you. And redemption is being able to hold your head high, lift your chin a little bit, square those shoulders off. You deserve to have that. Okay. There could be something coming in that is almost like a miracle that's going to happen for you when you least expect it. And it will be a turning point in your life. Your final card, my beautiful Damar, is if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses, my darling. You are in control of your own life. So that's kind of harsh because I know you're not, but if you're questioning your motives, know your worth, know that you deserve what you're asking for. Those demands you're putting on the table, you are worthy of. Okay. Well, my beautiful girl, that is, don't cry, honey. That is your reading. And, I love you. I love all of you. I mean, you're amazing. But Damar is here every single week, as so many of you are. Now, I want to thank everybody. We had this great room. We're down to 6 people because, some people are going to stay regardless to the end. But I want to thank you, Anne, for staying longer, like over a half hour longer here. You need to get to bed. But we had this incredible room of people who trusted us to do these readings. And I truly love you, Anne, for hanging in and being a part of this. And everybody loves you as I do. So
thank you.
So everybody, we're sending you lots of love and many blessings. As I said, see you here, the same place, same time next week, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Sorry, I lost the K on there, UK time in Europe. And for always being here to support us. You love the show today. Thanks so much, Dean. We need to get together and you and Kathy and I do something as well. So love to everybody here. And I hope you enjoyed your messages, and check out your videos. Anne's are out there on Anne Ellis Angels on her channel. Her videos are out there for next week, as mine are as well. So lots of love and blessings, and have a wonderful, safe, healthy, prosperous, and successful week. And know that we always send you this.
Lots of love.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you next week, everybody. Bye.
Bye, guys.